Hey guys, so the link is below, but watch the video on my Instagram, and that's what we're going to talk about um, because I don't want to put it up on YouTube because I have a feeling they'll just shut me down because they will not like this video. Um, Basically, it's a guy that is getting harassed by someone, and he kind of goes half off on the guy. And he hits the guy a couple of times, but then backs off and then goes back and talks to his wife or whatever. And the guy turns around and just shoots him to death. So I guess what I want to talk about is what would you do in that situation? All right. Basically, if you're going to hit someone or lay your hands on someone, make sure you stop the threat completely. Okay? Because if you don't stop the threat will stop you. So if you're going to go ahead and lay your hands on someone, if you take that, if you cross that line, make sure that you stop the threat completely. And there's a couple things you should do. You should make sure that they're incapable of attacking you anymore. Whether that be stab you, shoot you, hit you, or whatever. You have to make sure they're incapable of hurting you. One thing you might do if they're on the ground, even if you're grappling or if they're incapacitated on the ground, give them a quick pat down. Make sure they don't have a gun. Because they could be knocked out for a minute and you think, okay, I won. And you start walking away, and next thing you know, he just shot you in the back 5 times. And you're dead now. So there's no harm in that, okay? You're not hurting him anymore while he's on the ground, but go ahead and pat him down real quick, okay? Now say he's not a threat anymore. Now back up. Always call 911. You should always call 911 to get them the ambulance. Okay, you should always do that. Because, a couple of reasons. Number one, what if he's really hurt? Number two, it makes you look better because they can't say it's attempted murder if you call the ambulance to help them, right? So you should always call the ambulance, right? But my main point in this is if somebody attacks you like this video, which make sure you watch, Pit_Master, I'll leave the link, it'll be the link below. Make sure you stop the threat, whatever that threat is. Whether they're about to shoot you, stab you, hit you, punch you, you don't know, right? It could be you think they're empty-handed, right? Like this guy did. He just hit him a couple times and went away like nothing and started talking to his wife, and the guy turns around and shoots him like 6 or 7 times. Kills the guy. I'm pretty sure he died. He looked like it. But that's a line if you're willing to cross it or not. Like if it's just over words, don't even cross that line. If somebody else is getting the shit kicked out of them, I don't think you should cross that line. What's up?
Turn off your Bluetooth.
I did. Okay. So, you shouldn't even cross that line if it's over words or over somebody else defending someone else. And you really got to think about that one. Do you know this guy well enough, or girl? Do you know them well enough to jump in, put your hands on someone else, maybe kill them, and maybe get killed, right? Maybe go to prison. Is it worth it? Do you know the whole story, right? Or is it better to yell, stop, I'm calling 911 and I'm videoing? That's what I think you should always do. All right? So anyway, I hope that helped a little bit, guys. If you're going to cross that line, cross the freaking line. But if you're not, don't. And if you're not 100% sure that that's a line that you need to cross, don't cross it. Because once you cross it, it's something you can't put back the toothpaste in the tube, right? You can't put it back once it goes out. You can't unmail a letter. You can't unsay, sorry, honey, I had an affair. You can't unsay that, right? And there's a couple other things you can't undo, but that's one of them. Crossing that line and laying your hands on someone. So if you're going to do it all the way. Okay? And if you're not going to do it, then don't do it half. Because that will get you killed, get you hurt, or maybe get you put in prison for the rest of your life. All right? Thanks for coming, guys. Please comment. Please subscribe. And please share this. All right? Thanks, guys.